All right, guys, welcome back to The Watering Hole. Woohoo!
50th
Episode
of The Hole.
50. And I'm with young man Ben.
Yes, you are. I'm with
Justin,
the big buck killer.
Thank you, Ben. A blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. But no, Ben, thank you. It was an unbelievable 3 or 4 days hunting with Nick. I mean, to be able to kill 2 big bucks like that.
Huge.
With somebody in a tree stand with you, and we hung the one set fresh. Actually, both of the bucks that I killed were not in stands that were all ready to roll.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Had to make adjustments. Lots of east winds, lots of high winds. Now we got snow. It's going to be 60 degrees by this weekend. I mean, it's like. This is kind of a little bit of a roller coaster rut for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hearing, a lot of feast and fathom. I mean, are you hearing a lot of big guys hit the dirt yet?
Nothing crazy, no. I mean, and this is not just because you're right next to me, but like you're too. And then I haven't really had any friends that have shot anything like, giant right now. I saw most of my chasing a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, early October, Clinton with his 204. Other teammates have shot bucks. I mean,
205.
Sanderson got one.
I'm going to give him his credit.
Sanderson shot a buck.
Yep.
Who else has shot bucks?
Johnny shot a buck. Kurt shot a buck. You shot 2.
Mm-hmm. I guess everything's
Gussie
kind of
did shoot one, but he wasn't able to find it.
No.
I know.
It got so crazy for me that I haven't been able to keep up with that chat.
He put a good shot on a deer. Like it looked like a good shot. I mean, the penetration wasn't obviously, what he wanted, but I mean, he sent the clip in the chat and it looks like good placement. I don't know if he got single lung or what, but they tracked blood. I don't want to give it away. I mean, might be an episode one day, but tracked blood, couldn't find it. So it's a shame.
Okay.
It's a shame.
Sir Czar right now is sitting on public 100 yards away from another hunter that he is hearing coughing.
That was a funny video. Did you see his story?
I didn't see it.
He is, definitely next to the hunter. I didn't know he heard him coughing, but he sent a video of his face.
Are you okay
and
over there?
I know I'm hitting everything. And he's filming, and this guy's rattling 100 yards away, but the rattle sequence is probably one of the worst rattle sequences you've ever heard. It's like he's like, I can't even replicate how bad it is.
Well, we could just we'll
play it right. We'll play it up, but it's really bad.
That's my buddy back there. He's rattling. He's gonna rattle us up a buck. What the hell's this guy doing?
It's really bad rattle sequence, or maybe it's good. Maybe that's what calls in the bucks. I don't know.
I had some action rallying. I had some great hunts, boy. Nick and I, the moment Nick got into town, I looked at him. I told him it's going to be game on. I mean, we hit it, and we hit it hard.
Yeah. What day did you start last week hunting? I guess when did you get in camp?
That's a great question. I can't remember. My brain right now just feels warped because it couldn't have been more than 5 or 6 days ago. And I mean, literally, we started them. I don't want to give it all away. You'll see it all in these hunts. I mean, Nick did a great job filming. We had multiple camels running on all these deer. Unfortunately, the second buck I killed, guys, it was like literally we did an interview, snuck in, got in a tree. I did all the hanging. Nick did some trimming waiting for me while he was sending stuff up to me. Great teamwork. We just rocked it out, super quiet, got in there. And I literally looked up at him. I'm like, dude, listen, I'm going to rattle in a few seconds here, so get ready. I'm going to just get my other 2 cameras ready. I literally turned this way to get my Insta360s or whatever. I'm using DJIs. I heard something when I turned this way off my ear. I swung around this way, didn't get my cameras, went this way, and I saw that brow tine of that buck coming through the honeysuckle, man, just right through the thickest stuff, man. And I was like, holy, I'm like, Nick, get ready. I hit the 360. He hit his DJI, thank goodness. I didn't have my DJI on my camera. I had my 4th arrow and my camera arm set up ready to roll, but I didn't have my 2 point of view camera. Dude, it was like 15 seconds later. He comes right in 10 yards. It was unbelievable. unbelievable.
I need some of that luck.
It was
Some of that rattle
unbelievable.
luck for sure.
I didn't rattle. I didn't get to. I didn't
Oh,
get
you didn't even get to rattling. I missed that part. I thought you said you were
No,
rattling.
I looked at him and said, I'm going to get ready. As soon as I'm done setting my 2 cameras, I'm going to rattle. I turned to literally get that stuff ready, and it was like, it happened. It was unbelievable. Just cool hunt. Wait till you see it. It's a cool hunt. A lot of cool hunts. We saw some cool stuff. We saw some running activity. Saw this really cool buck just swim across the river. Dude, it was super cool. He looked like he was hot, got a drink, and dude, he just went in, got a good little bath, and went back.
You say swim across the river. Was it deep enough for him to like swim?
Yeah,
or
it's
you're
like
saying,
he knew where
yeah.
this deep spot was, because most of that one creek, that one spot that I hunt, it's pretty shallow.
Yeah, that's where I was.
This is like a spot where it's like a hole, and he had no problem just doing a dip, doing a swim. So super great couple days of hunting. But here's the thing. I mean, it's only the 10th. I mean, it's November the 10th. So
some people might say you're not even into the best part of it yet.
Right. So I agree, Ben. I think that's a cool thing that you brought up. I mean, like, the whole month of November is a great time to be in the woods. Yes, there's no doubt when you start hearing about your buddies dropping one and he's dropping one, then you're just starting to feel like
the rut anxiety we talked about last week.
Yeah, and you're just starting to feel like there's less deer.
Yeah.
Because, boy, that really feels painful after, like, if you're in Wisconsin after rifle hunting season. I remember those days of going and trying to bow hunt after the rifle season, man. You felt like, what am I doing out here? Am I the only creature out here?
There's a property I have that I've hunted it. This is keep knocking into this thing. Going on my 3rd year now, and I just kind of know that after gun season, it's just a wash, or at least I feel like it's a wash. I mean, maybe it's worth it, but based on, like, we have the cameras for a reason. Based on what I'm seeing, not much is frequenting the area after gun season. It seems to get blown out. So.
Yeah, and that can completely happen for sure. So you're right. I think you've got 2 more weeks here of some great hunting, and then listen, the late season for the people who really have taken their time, and have planted good food plots. Some of my plots are looking pretty dang good.
Really?
So I mean, I think I'm going to have some food for sure. Although I don't have a buck tag, which is fine.
It's good to hold them safe.
Well, you made a comment here when we were talking. Todd, what are you going to do next? And you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the season. Like, listen, I still have a doe tag in my pocket, and what's kind of fun.
You have 2, right? You bought 2 combos.
Well, dude,
I mean, I know you say
I
that, but
think, unfortunately, I think you can buy unlimited tags here in Illinois, which kind of makes you sick a little bit. But I still what I like to do is I still act like I'm chasing a buck, because I still want to learn what they're doing this time of the year. I still want to move cameras. I'm still going to make all the adjustments and all the moves as if I'm still big buck hunting, because you can learn.
Yeah.
You
for next year.
Right, 100%. So that's kind of what my plan is. But I will say it'll probably be at a little different pace. I won't be freaking out. Like, if I didn't have a deer field right now, I would feel like I need to be out there every minute. But that's not going to be the case right now.
What do you think about, and I've been seeing this a lot on social media lately, and I guess I haven't ran cameras enough or looked back enough to think if this is true, but like a deer that lives obviously the next year making the exact same kind of move that they did, let's say the year before, almost to the day or to another day. I've been seeing that pop up a lot, and I don't know if that's just a coincidence because the buck's in the area and they got on the camera again, or what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I do think. I mean, I think it's like me living in Huntley here, right? Like, at some point, if you want to kill me, at some point, if you're going to kill me, you're going to catch me at Panera Bread. Like, it's just going to happen.
That's funny.
I'd be putting up a stand in Chipotle.
That's funny.
Right. Like, I mean, like, if somebody, I'd be the easiest buck to kill. It's like, okay, the dude leaves his bed.
Pattern.
I'd probably leave my house at all weird times. So that would be hard. But at some point, he's going to make it to Chipotle. Todd's going to Chipotle at some point, and he's going to get smoked going into Chipotle. Now, you better make a good shot. And but the bottom line is, I think there is some value to watching the cameras and seeing what deer have done in the past. I mean, what's the point of having them if you're not going to think about it that way, right? But I think there are certain things that you can count on. I think when you're having those drought years and there's less water around, the water holes can play a dividend, especially when these bucks start running. They're running hard and they want to get a quick little drink of water. Why not stop in there, especially if does are frequent, they're going to pick up some doe trails. Why not, some scrape. I've got a couple scrapes. Scrapes are weird, right? Like scrapes seem to be so hot at certain times, but then there are certain scrapes that just seem like they're active year round.
Yeah.
And I never used to think about scrapes as a year round thing, but I've got a couple year rounders that they just, I have documented proof, even with antlers being off, shed bucks, they're still in there scraping, they're still pissing in them, they're still using those scrapes. So I think some of those like really more community scrapes are, start to almost like kind of become a little bit more valuable than some of these like odd just scrapes that just pop up. Like all of a sudden, like you've got those ones that just
and
pop,
there it is,
right. Those kind of pop up, but then next year it's like, oh, there's no scrape right here. I mean, I think that's just kind of like an aggression thing. I think that's just kind of like I'm here right now.
Yeah, right place, right time. They're just gonna make one.
Yeah. So, but why not? Yeah, I mean, if you have that data, and it's fun. I've got years and years. I'm psycho with my trail cameras. I love my trail cameras and keeping the data. So some of the, the cell cameras nowadays make it a little bit more challenging because some of them don't have cards now, which is great from a theft perspective, because sometimes you'd go to your trail camera, your damn cards are gone, idiots. So at least with the cell cams, they can't take the SD cards out, which is cool, but there's also a lot more work to now have to take the whole damn camera back to your hard drive. Because I like keeping that stuff on the hard drive because I could just kind of like organize it differently and do stuff with it differently. The apps are cool because like at least with my app with the Command Pro app, I can at least do the filtering. Yeah. I don't know if you've done that or not.
No, I mean, I just like to delete all the posts or the photos that I kind of just...
Dude, I mean...
Maybe that's bad. I don't know.
I got too many cameras. I do that. I
definitely don't have as many as you, but I try to go like every couple days and just sit down and just delete the blanks and the random stuff. I don't know. Maybe it just keeps my OCD better, I guess. I don't know. I started doing that like last year because...
You got some time on your hands. Dude,
I don't know about that. I just go and spam... Like on the app, it's super easy on your phone to delete them, but
on your phone or the app?
Like, I mean
this
the
one's
app
got
on my phone.
12,000 photos. This camera. I mean, this camera's got 31,000 photos. Dude, there's no way. 24,000.
Yeah, see, I just do it like I try to keep it up. I try to keep up with it as they come in.
You can't just go back and do it 2 weeks.
Dude, I'd have to get all new cameras and start fresh. 22,000. There's like, dude.
Just wipe them all. Format it all.
Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. No, that would freak me out.
That would be horrible.
Nah, dude, you're literally 31,000 photos on this camera alone. Definitely seeing a little bit more night activity right now. I don't know. It always goes in waves. But, Ben, so you're what are you going? You're going this weekend?
I went this past weekend. This weekend I might stay local because I've been, I've been down south a bunch, and I'm enjoying it. I just feel like I shouldn't keep driving down and spending money on gas when I can hunt up here. But I also have a pretty big deer down there, and
where's your biggest deer?
All I can think about is him.
Where's your biggest one?
Down south.
Then, dude, go down south.
I mean, I have a big one up here, but he's been MIA for a while, but I know he's alive, and I don't know. I'm torn. If
you want to get a big buck, you got to go where the big ones are.
Yeah, I don't know. I went last week. I left here on Thursday. I took a half day on Friday. Worked from home.
Brandon, check HR, make sure
and
that's appropriately.
All week last week, I was getting this big buck that I was chasing in daylight. At night, he was just in the property, pretty often. So I felt I would at least maybe see him. That was all I was hopeful of. I mean, obviously you want to shoot him, but I was just hopeful to maybe lay eyes on him or one of the other bucks that I would have liked to shoot. And God, he just disappeared literally off the face of the earth for those 3 days that I was there. And then last night as I'm driving home, he's on my camera, and he showed up in the bottom like numerous times last night. So he always comes from this one direction. And gosh, I just don't know if he's like watching me walk in or something or what the deal is. But I don't know if he's there when I'm walking in. I just get unlucky or what the deal is. But
dude, I think
they're just way smarter than me. That's all.
Well, I think sometimes you're missing paths, right? You're just missing paths.
Yeah, he could have walked within 50, but super thick down there, and I don't know. I got to get real lucky for him to, come in a shooting lane, but he's down there.
Okay.
So I guess you're right. I got to be there. I was thinking.
I mean, if that's the one that you really, really, really want, like at some point you just got to kind of put your chips where they fall. Like, I mean, so I got a picture of the second buck that I shot. I told you, like, maybe just a couple days. I only knew about this buck for about 5 days. And it was one picture. That's it. And
is that kind of what made you go into that farm?
Well, once I harvested the first buck, it's just like the story that you and I were just talking about. It's kind of like, okay, do I stay here where I think there's some marginal deer, one of which I probably would shoot, and then, or do I go to the other farm where I've gotten the one picture a long time ago, or do I go where I got this most recent date of a deer that would make me almost fall at the trees down? I'm not going to lie, dude. When I shot that second buck, dude, I had the shakes. Legit. I mean, that
Do you not normally get the shakes?
Dude, this one here, because of just how it happened, how quick it happened, the amount of, like, driving there, carrying all our gear in, hopping the fences, hanging the stand, getting it all done, trimming it right then and there. Like, dude, it was all just in real time. I never even sat down. I never sat down in the tree stand to even be like, okay, I'm in.
Was your wind blowing where he came from, or how'd that
dude,
work? No, perfect.
Primo,
there you
go. Everything was primo, man. And originally, we were going to take a shortcut. I'm like, dude, I'm saying, Nick, no, I'm not doing it. We're going the long way. I want to keep the wind in my...
Would you have kicked through where he might have been?
Dude, we probably wouldn't have got him. Because of how it was set up, we probably would not have got him. It was so perfect. It was just, gosh, every once in a while that happened like that.
I know. I just think about that when I'm in the stand. I'm like, I've had it happen like once or twice where it's worked out great. It'll happen again.
It's
one
hunting.
Day.
It's hunting, man.
One day.
It's definitely hunting. Well, again, let's jump back to Justin real quick. I think he's been in Kansas now for about 3 full days of hunting. I haven't really read any reports from. Is it longer than 3 days?
No, I think he got there. Friday, I think he got in there Saturday morning early because he left Friday night.
So until he's Monday. Okay, so,
so
really
I think
had about
I think
2
he
days
hunted yesterday full day.
And he's seen some deer.
Yeah, saw some deer.
He's seeing some deer.
Saw a drop time buck today. Did you see that?
I did not. I got to stay caught up on this stuff. So that's cool.
Said he saw there's a video of it. I can't really tell from far away, but it says there's a young drop time buck out in the field. So that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I don't know if I actually have seen a drop time buck once. It's pretty cool.
So the cool thing is he's seeing deer. He's seeing activity. So that's all that matters. I mean, that's exciting for him. And I do think from what I've heard and the reports that I've read and what he's doing so far, I think he's going to get a crack. I think he's going to have a chance. That's what I'm hoping for.
Millard has sent some pretty cool footage. He's been scouting out there for a while, but I mean,
has he even started hunting yet?
He has. Yeah, he has. He had again, I don't know if you've been seeing update in the chat, but he had a pretty nice buck encounter. I guess his bow might have been on the ground. So,
yeah. Speaking of bows,
this
Wednesday, I don't know when this is going to air. When we rocking this?
This is going to go up. I mean, it can go up anytime on Wednesday. So, I mean, I can put it up earlier, I suppose.
Yeah, we're going to keep this one pretty short because I need to get going. I would say realistically, we try to nail this baby up tomorrow even. That way we don't get in the way of the review that we've done on the new Matthews bow, which I know we'll have all that information right here this week on the website.
Secret. We will.
Well, we'll have it on the website. We'll have it on YouTube. We'll have it on all of our channels.
All the social
Instagram.
medias.
Did you guys do an Instagram reel for it too?
We will, yeah. There will be a post.
So awesome. So we got everything ready to rock and roll for that. So that's going to be kind of fun and cool. I was kind of hoping to use that new bow to shoot my second buck, but
I was just waiting all week, just trying to.
I got an invitation to go down to Tennessee. I might do that. See if I can chase a buck down there.
Me and Brando were just talking about that. I said, I wonder where Todd's going to go. Maybe Sturgill's.
I don't know.
No.
Topsy. You know, you got to watch out for this Ben here, man. I'm telling you what, man. He wants to know where my hunt stand coordinates are.
I would love to.
Know where and how and how I got in. I'm like, no, Ben, man.
I want to know it all.
I can only share so much.
I'm the game warden. I'm your local game warden.
I can promise you I'm doing nothing illegal. That's for dang sure. That is not worth it. I have not found any dead deer from EHD or anything like that, just because some people have been wondering if our area, at least, was hit because of the lack of some of the mature bucks that they're seeing. Got a couple good guys that hunt, that I follow, that hunt around me and so forth, that have been struggling a little bit, that, really hit it hard for almost 6-7 days straight. and just haven't been able to have, an opportunity. So I don't know. I mean, I got to tell you, even that second buck that I shot, dude, it wasn't full blown rutting, man. Matter of fact, both of the bucks that I got, dude, they were just they literally were just doing their thing.
Not with does or anything?
Nope. Neither one were with does, which tells me I saw the 1.5s chasing. I saw the 2.5s chasing. I saw one kind of 3.5 really chasing hard. But you know what? I think those big ones, man, it's kind of like the story when you got you got the bull and the cow sitting on top of the hill with all the herd down below, and the young bull says to the papa bull, let's get down
like,
there.
A satellite
let's
bull,
get down there and get
called?
one. But he says, no, let's walk down and get them all. So, I think when it comes to these big bucks, dude, they know. They know when the time is right. And I don't think they're fully locked down yet. Maybe one is here and there, but at least from what I've seen, I think I think it could be really hot the next couple of weeks. That's what I think.
Next couple of weeks, days? What are you saying?
Next 10 days. I think this is going to be a later rut. I think just generally speaking, the hot activity you want to see is going to be a little later. That's my opinion.
Hopefully I haven't hit it yet.
Because listen, I mean, those deer that I shot, I mean, dude, they were just hardly even doing anything. They kind of I really believe the one big one I just got out of his bed and was coming our way. The other one, the first one that I got, we did hear just a small grunt, and then I was able to grunt him in, and he just kind of approached kind of just nice and slow. But dude, he wasn't really just rutted and running, and you're like, then you're trying to film, and it's a freaking chaos. So, amazing season.
I've been hearing a lot of grunts this year. I haven't heard or seen a buck fight yet, though. Clinton sent a pretty cool video. I don't know if you saw that in the chat.
I did not see
he had
that.
two.
I need to get caught up on
you do need to get caught up on the chat. He had two bucks, like two good bucks, just throwing down 5 yards,
cool.
5 yards under stand. Like,
wow,
a buck that many would be, 2 bucks that many would be happy to
We
shoot.
might need to put that in there so people can see. Who doesn't want to see a big buck
It's
fight?
sick. It really is sick. And they're just banging horns and
Wow,
right under his stand.
That's cool.
I've never had that happen.
I have been hearing quite a bit of grunting. Haven't really heard any snort wheezing. Really just one. It was funny. Nick and I were in this one tree this one day, man. We heard, I mean, it didn't sound like that. It was a little bit more like a good grunt. Dude, I know. Sorry.
Is that your grunt?
Holy crap.
I didn't even know how I would try to do a grunt.
I've
like,
been talking all morning from that meeting and then with Nicole and with you. Whatever. It was a freaking good one, right? And, dude, it was just like this little guy. You would have thought.
You would have thought he was a giant?
Oh, my God. You would have thought the giant hammer was coming. And, dude, it was just like, are you shitting me? It's like, dude, it's like, what is that? What is that? That thing's a dink.
So, it would make somebody happy.
That was pretty interesting. Again, I just got to reiterate, it's the 10th. I mean, I've shot a lot of deer between the 10th and the 18th. So, I mean, I think, and then Justin always loves that time between that Thanksgiving time. So, I wouldn't panic. I'd hold the line. You got to trust the stands that you got. And if you got to make a move. I mean, one thing's for certain. Now is not the time to kind of just sit back and just kind of be like,
watch it from a distance.
Yeah, move. I know a guy who sent me a picture, shoots longbows, and he saw one bedded in some sorghum. Got in on him and killed him.
Really?
Yeah.
On his place, I assume?
Yeah. Super cool. I mean, that's freaking cool.
Have you ever stocked up on a buck like that in some tall grass? I guess maybe
Wisconsin,
out west or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Wisconsin, in my swamp, there was 2 specific times that I can think of where I was able to, it was during the rut, and because of the way that property was positioned, you could see so far, they would be shipping a doe, and they would finally get her pinned down, and then he would bed down, and when you can make a good mark visually with your eyes and kind of have a plan to get the wind right, I killed one nice buck doing that, and another one, unfortunately, I wounded. And then my buddy Paul killed it during the rifle season. This was like 15, 20 years ago. But it was super freaking cool when you can do it. So they're definitely vulnerable when you can see where they're bedding and you get the wind right.
I was going to ask you what your plans were for gun season, but
gun season? What do you mean gun season?
I mean, you got to wear orange, but like, I don't know. You're going down to a deer camp, having people up for a deer camp. I don't know.
I think what I'm going to do I'll tell you what I want to do. And I guess I'm just putting it out there. So if you guys are listening to this, I guess I didn't ask first.
Oh, jeez.
No. I want to. I've always wanted to drive up and see the guys that purchased my swamp property up north. And since I am tagged out here in Illinois and I won't be wearing blaze orange in the tree stand, maybe I'll just take a spin up there and say hi to some old friends and check it out and just see what the.
Do you know the people that bought it?
Yeah. We'll text every year,
Nice.
Which is kind of fun just to stay in communication like that. And then the farm next to the swamp that I sold, they're always good people. We'll stop in and maybe see if I can
sling an arrow or something.
No. I want to shoot.
I thought you were going to.
No, it's during the
I was like, I
rifle
thought you were
season.
going to
Just
say
stop
that.
in and
Yeah.
see how they're doing. Say hi. Just kind of cool. I normally wouldn't do that just because when you got that extra tag and it's the rut and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to be in a tree stand somewhere. So, well, let's. What is your favorite piece of gear? Ben asks.
I put that down because I was freezing in my stand, or I'm freezing in my saddle yesterday.
What are you talking about? Did you have your heated vest on?
I did have my heated vest. It was freezing. It was freezing.
Dude, it was not that cold.
It was like 30 mile. It was like 30 mile an hour winds. The gusts were like 40. It was cold. I was cold.
Yeah.
So
I will
call me
say
crazy.
This. No. When we get those type of heavy wind, listen, wind is a killer. Period. I don't care, dude. If you don't have on the heated vest, is great. But what I'll do when I know it's going to be high winds, there's two things that I do. What I'll do is I'll wear a thin merino type wool layer first. Then I keep that heated vest on top of that, close to my body. Then what I do,
I think I need to get my vest closer to my body.
100%, dude, makes a huge difference. Then what I do is I'll put another vest over that vest. So then guaranteed that heat is staying as close to my body as possible. And then the other thing you got to do is you got to have a goose down puffy coat. End of story. You got to put one down. You got to put one on. I've been using one by Tuo. They have one, and I'll put that one on, and then I'll put my scent lock gear over that. So literally I'll go thin layer. I'll go my scent lock heated vest. I'll have an extra battery with me if it's going to be one of those wicked nasty days. I'll put a little vest over that. Then I put on that puffy coat, and then I put my scent lock over. That way I've got my scent control, but I literally have almost 3 layers of protection. Because, dude, you're right. You get in those 15-plus mile-an-hour winds, shit. Dude, it will blow right through that clothes. Then you're toast. You're freezing. Toast. Now, the other thing, too, is I bought a pair of heated socks. We'll put a link on the bottom here from Amazon. And dude, they do look kind of cheap, okay? And like you buy them, you're like, oh gosh, they're only that much money. How good can they be? They are freaking good.
Really?
They're good.
How do they work?
Good. I just said good.
I mean, like, I guess I've never had heated socks.
Dude, I bring a car battery to the stand. Run a pair.
Come on.
Does it have just like a wire mesh or something that heats up?
I was gonna say I literally have never had heated socks, so I don't know.
I'm gonna put a link. My buddy Bruce turned me on to these things because I have owned other heated socks in the past, and they've kind of sucked, to be honest with you. So these here are pretty freaking good, dude. They're only like $29, Ben. I bought 2 pairs, and I gotta tell you, they're freaking nice, man. You know, that they adds that little extra just.
My feet did get a little cold too, but that wasn't even the whole thing. You know, the one thing that was a game changer wasn't even me. My buddy gave me one of those like rechargeable, like hand warmer things.
Let's put a couple links to those too.
That helped me. I've never used one of those, and
I still use the ones that you tear and you open up just because I can bring a couple of them.
Little
There's no
shakies.
doubt you can't ever beat a muff. I mean, especially as a bow hunter, because you know what, I don't know. I mean, dude, I don't know many bow hunters that are bringing super heavy duty gloves to the woods. Like, come on, man. Like I mean, you're trying to get those.
I mean, I'd
things
like
off
to,
and
but
get
with
rid
how
of
often
them.
I'm on my phone and like just doing.
Maybe that's why you're not seeing any damn
that
deer,
probably
dude.
is.
Get off your stupid phone and hunt. Freaking hunt.
I'm always
dude.
on my stealth cam app.
Dude, you are. You have a freaking problem. Nick does too. You guys have got problems.
Well, with the phone or the stealth cam?
Both. Get off that shit and hunt. Watch for movement. Put your binos up, dude. Be looking way out there in the distance. Ben.
I mean, I'm not
Ben,
always on my phone, but
dude,
I'm
you're
definitely
on your phone all the time.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a problem. We could have an intervention here.
We could.
We could. There's no doubt.
I don't think that's the reason I'm not seeing
I'm
deer.
going to buy little boxes. I
think I might
for
smell.
all you, Brandon, everyone on their desk. And when you come to work, you have to put the phone in a box and close it and lock it.
I think schools have been doing that.
They have to. It's out of freaking control, dude. Get off your phone. Pay attention. Muffs. Bottom line, muff, the rechargeable ones, we'll put links to those in the bottom because call Kurt, get a hold of Kurt. Kurt had 2 really nice ones. I jumped in his truck the other day. We shot some photos together because Kurt shot a nice buck too, which was fun. Really old buck, just kind of had a spike here and then a half a rack. He upgraded
horn.
From his spike last year. But just an old kind of gnarly buck. He did really
Said it was like 5, I think. 5
dude,
or
yeah, it was
6.
cool. Cool buck, cool character, cool everything. I jumped in his truck and he had 2 of those electronic ones. It kind of piqued my interest because, I'm using the ones that you rip open and you just throw away. And it is kind of a waste of money, just dumping those
I mean, I've always used those too. I mean, that's still kind of what I would use until I buy these. But, yeah.
Kurt
efficient.
said his are pretty freaking nice.
Are they?
Yeah. It's annoying. I'll still probably bring the ones in the little bag just because of the fact that, there's a lot of stuff to always have to be worrying about charging, your phone, your heated vest, your cameras, all the DJIs, all you is like, holy moly, how much, how much more batteries can I have up there with me?
I know.
So
sometimes you or at least for me, sometimes I have to sacrifice one because I either forgot to charge it or something. So it typically goes for the non-camera item because I gotta film something. So
yeah. So staying warm is key though, dude. Because when you're miserable.
You're miserable. That's all. I was miserable.
100%. There's nothing worse.
I was cold and thinking about.
I would always rather have too much gear and have to shed a layer than be light. Because there's no doubt, man. There was only one hunt for me this year where it was a really heavy northwest wind that I went to this one tree stand, dude. And I was like, I climbed up that tree. I'm like, Todd, you even told there was that first buck that I passed. That's actually kind of an interesting story too, and we'll end it on that. All year on that first buck that I killed, I was getting pictures of him and another buck. And I don't pay attention to this stuff. That's the problem with the cell cams as much as my favorite DS4Ks, where I get those good videos where you just get so much more data.
The angles and
dude, you just get
everything.
so much more, than just that shot, right? I mean, you could put them on video mode too, but then then I feel like you miss out on some shots too. But regardless, I have a buck. I killed the one, and there's another one that we're calling JR. Dude, it is the same looking buck. Rack structure, the G2. The only difference is he's got a kind of a missing / shorter brow tine, and he's smaller. But I kept getting these 2 deer mixed up because they look like the same deer. Like some trail camera pictures, I look at them and be like, yeah, dude, that's a shooter. Then other times I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna have to see this deer. And that first time that he came by me, JR, I was like, I sent you that video.
Yeah.
And I was like, gosh, that's just not the deer I'm looking for. And then the one that came out, I was
non-JR.
like, whoa, that is a different deer. Both of the brow tines are there. He's good. So anyhow, best time of the year, guys. Hang in there. Be tough. Get off your phone. Ben, get off your phone. Get off your phone. I'm going to say it one more time. You're terrible. You got a problem. I'm going to call your parents. Tell them. Your parents probably already know.
Maybe.
Got to get off your phone. If you want to be able to kill a deer, put it away.
Yeah.
Although Nick would probably yell at me because I'm having to take business calls sometimes on the tree. Well, dude, what are you going to do? Like, there's just sometimes I got it. It's like,
got to answer the phone.
I got to answer that. It's like, if it's you, I don't have to.
But of course it's not. I called you last week when you shot and you wouldn't answer. It's like, oh.
It's nothing personal, Ben. It's just the phones are lighting up, and then having Nick there just doing all that extra stuff. It's a lot. So, guys, as always, bow hunt or die. Get out there, hunt, and hunt hard. Now's the time to really put in the extra energy and extra effort.
Go kill something.
I agree.
I want to take my own advice. That's all.